Hello everyone, sorry this is later than I usually would stream, but I was actually sorting out stuff for the channel, which I've already uploaded now. I was waiting for an export to happen and then I continued on, so I've got this quest to finish off, and then I've got another quest that's unlocked, and then I think that's it. I don't know if there's any more content, I just know that I automatically got a quest. And then tomorrow, if all goes well, I should, since people voted on the channel, it will be Elden Ring, which I didn't actually expect to cover on the channel. I did pre-order it purely for the sake of me wanting to play it, but I am all for streaming it. Just I expect to die a lot because it's been a long time since I've touched a FromSoft game. Oh, don't you dare fall. Oh, give. The last thing I want is to bloody die in this hellhole. Tomorrow Star dies. Probably a lot. Yeah, probably. FromSoft games. Well, let's just say the last one I've personally played was Bloodborne, which I did platinum, don't get me wrong, I did well at that game. But it's been a while. It's been a long time. And I platinumed that at a friend's house. I didn't even play it myself because I didn't own the game. So the platinum's on their account, which annoys me to no end. And yes, I came back here to kill the enemy. Let's have a look. Okay. It was mentioned that that's upside down. So those two are fine as is. It's the other one that isn't. I can't tell which associates to which. Bottom layer. Okay. No, they're not fine as is. It's, one of them needs to be swapped. Which one is it, though? The swell needs to be facing down, so it's the top one that needs to be swapped. There we go. I actually got kitsune udon at the restaurant last night. Ooh, sounds nice. Little jealous. So, time to climb up the tower. After I have a little look around, since apparently there's ores here. I was gonna say, game, you're a dirty, filthy liar, but you're not. Give. Give. I don't know if I need them beyond this point anyway, because what other... aside from fast travel points, nothing else seems to use these resources in this area. Game, I didn't want to climb the tree. Put me damn down. I'll come back for the others. Screw it. Let's go. Oop. Do it this way instead. I'm gonna need to get stam. And then I'll go up from the corner. Annoying, but fine. Ah, game, do you bloody dare. You're so annoying. Are you fucking serious? You twat. You bloody twat. That's just annoying. For no reason other than to be annoying. Fine. Really? Game, you fucking suck at times. There we go. You dick. Don't you fucking dare. Game. If you fucking get stuck, I swear. You don't. We go up the bloody stupid... there we go.
Yep. Seems like there's no easy fix to get rid of the darkness.
Yes, there is. We used a box.
The surrounding area has changed again. But it'll be no big deal for us. Right?
Right.
Should we go straight back and see Tsumi, or sort out the changes around here first?
I don't give a shit about the changes. Tsumi, give me a law, please. I don't want to attach to the statue. Game. Don't annoy me. Proof this game cannot be a Breath of the Wild ripoff. This game understands verticality. Breath of the Wild doesn't. Valid. Valid. But at the same time, Breath of the Wild overestimates the power of explosions and how much you can handle one as well, considering you can set bombs underneath your shield and send yourself bloody flying across the map.
Tsumi, we did it!
Yeah. Take off the mask.
I can tell. It looks like all 3 towers have been successfully taken care of. The evacuation is now going much more quickly, thanks to the improved environmental conditions. Most of the soldiers have gotten out.
The music in Enkanomiya is... yes. Okay? It's just a yes.
But it seems like something happened that I hadn't foreseen. Please, come with me.
I still don't know if I trust you, lady. But hey, whatever. It's not like intuition's a good thing at all. Has she actually gone up top, up top? Huh, okay. Let's go. And this dance snake lady, I doubt this will go well for me.
There's darkness churning inside the Dainichi Mikoshi.
Never trust snake ladies in miHoYo works. It never works out well. Hey, Fushi and Nu are on that list. And they're good snake ladies. Mobius, on the other hand, valid.
Logically speaking, all of Enkanomiya should be back to normal by now.
Meh. Oh well.
Unfortunately, this place has now become the most dangerous of all. I don't know why this is happening or what to do about it.
I don't know if I buy that, but hey, whatever.
But what I can tell you is the location of the guy behind all of this. I'm going to have to ask you to confront him and make him reveal his whole plan.
Okay, who's that? And how do you know who's directly responsible? Because, to me, that's suspicious as hell. The only reason you'd know that is if you were aware of exactly what he did. Which essentially makes you an accomplice whether you agree with the method or not.
How did this happen?
I've been observing the flow of the darkness and I've noticed something peculiar.
Huh. Okay.
And there was a faint vortex continuously absorbing the darkness. I can only assume that the flow must be triggered by his need for abyssal energy.
Well, that bird's lovely, doesn't it? Fushi and New are the only exceptions. The rest are all morally questionable. Along with the one snake lady from the Durandal VN. Yeah, true.
He's extremely dangerous. Even most bishops would be no match for him.
Why are you measuring his strength with bishops? Who cares? Don't worry, I've been waiting for the chance to let loose on him. Don't worry, he's a glutton for punishment. So we're going to see the Fire Abyss Mage again, okay. Well,
Music
Abyss
to my
Mage.
ears. Thank you.
Lecter, whatever the name of it is. Abyss Man.
If I have deduced correctly, he should be in the library area right now.
I literally just imagine him as the Florida Man of the Abyss. Considering the way he spoke to us last time. Oh, there he is. Hi, twat. Let's bloody go.
Oh, hey. I would say this is a nice surprise, but it's really not that surprising. Look at you, venturing out into the darkness, doggedly fighting your way through just to come and see me.
I don't understand one thing. Why does it say the thing calling itself Enju? Like, we know that the people who are in the Abyss are actually the Carnarians who ended up turning into monsters as a result of all this. So he's likely just a Carnarian, so why are we calling them things? It's kind of mean. Don't know if it's kind of racist in a way. Could be. Could kind of be racist.
You're the only person I can think of who could actually pull that off. Still, what's with you joining forces with them? Didn't expect that.
What do you mean by them?
You're just trying to stall for time with small talk again.
No, I'm intrigued by what he has to say, even though he's dumb. Let's go.
I guess maybe you're not so clued up after all.
Nope. So tell me.
Look, I understand that seeing me has gotten you a little agitated, but frankly, the fact that you're still so fired up and raring to go after the long journey here is a bit of a problem for me.
I'm sure it is. So, why don't you give me information to make me less likely to hurt you?
So, let's burn off that excess energy with a little exercise, huh? Just to calm you down enough to hear me out.
Or you could just tell me, which would piss me off less, since realistically, setting me off to do a little exercise is likely going to annoy the traveller even more. But fine, whatever. Oh.
From the ashes to this world.
There is no escape. Right now. Emerge.
Let's go.
Shine down. Teamwork is dreamwork. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
I'm surprised it didn't count as an overlap then. They are very close to each other.
Rain outlines your fate. A sight to behold. Right now. Right here.
Nice try trying to strike me.
Let me read you a verse.
Game, why did you make me climb?
Change of plans. Let's light it up.
Let the flame
Torn to oblivion.
have some pizza, you have some pizza, you. There we go. All of them are a lot fatter now from all those calories. Now kill. Wrong one.
No, my sword. Right now. Emerge.
You can't drop meters down, that's Zhongli's thing.
Stop. Oh, my life is flashing before my eyes.
Good. Good.
That woman with the slender pupils, what does she call herself?
Okay.
How do you know about her?
Yeah, let's hear him out.
Her name, what is it?
Huh. She calls herself Tsumi.
That reptilian seems to be doing a pretty good job of human imitation.
So, is she a, considering she's making references to them, let's hear the answer.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The Baptismal
There
bishops
it is.
are a highly intelligent and fast-evolving kind. There have been legends about this for over 1,000 years now.
So she's legitimately an evolved behemoth fish out. That, well... Yeah. That's neat. I actually really approve of the idea. Just... Then, what did she aim for?
The Bishop people.
Bishop people? Huh. Sounds like the kind of nickname Paimon comes up with all the time.
At least you're aware of your stupidity.
Well, this one comes from an old Enkanomiyan legend. When the Baptismal bishops were defeated, they began evolving to survive. That is to say, they imitated the victors. Eventually, this gave rise to a line of bishops who were indistinguishable from humans except for their pupils. These were the Bishop people. The story goes that they gradually infiltrated Enkanomiya and took over many high-ranking positions.
Hell, they were even believed to be the followers of Urabashi, which we know isn't true if they evolved from the bishops.
Remind you of anyone?
Yeah.
We did hear that Tsumi's pupils are vertical.
Yeah, I don't trust her. I didn't trust her since the beginning. I'm just wanting context. I don't trust you either, though. Abyss,
Yep.
Florida man.
In good lighting, you can see that Reptile's pupils are thin, vertical lines. That's hard evidence that she's betrayed you right there.
Of course it is, but it's not really a betrayal if I never trusted her. Which I didn't.
But she's been helping us.
That doesn't mean anything, Paimon. Shut up.
She is just using you to get revenge on me. I mean, I betrayed them first.
What's going on here? Explain.
I formed an alliance with the bishops. I said I'd plunge all of Enkanomiya into darkness so they could send their elites into the Dainichi Mikoshi and rescue their captive kin.
Huh. So the ones we keep murdering.
In return, they'd allow the Abyss Order safe passage through their territory and help me rebuild the Three Towers.
Which clearly you did. Huh.
They didn't know that the darkness of the Abyss was a terrible poison to elemental beings.
By poison to elemental beings, does that also apply to Archons? Because we know that Archons are like the most elite form of elemental being in the world. They're just gods born from their respective elements.
So, they thought you had betrayed them?
Yeah, well, you did, since, you know, the kid hasn't been rescued, I'm guessing.
I mean, I totally did betray them. To be fair, it'd be pretty humiliating for the Abyss Order if we unleashed the power of the Abyss on them and they were just frolicking around with no side effects.
You are pure evil!
I can't particularly blame. I hate to say that, but come on.
Well, here's where we are now. Once she's done with you, she'll use the power of the Dainichi Mikoshi to suppress the Sangha Coralia and create darkness to protect the bishops. They are probably diving down into the depths to rescue their imprisoned companions as we speak. It won't be long before the source of Blood Branch coral is completely cut off.
Poor Bathismal fish ships. But still.
If you still want to save Watatsumi Island, you're gonna have to hurry.
You're a twat. An amusing kind of twat, but still a twat.
You can use the mechanism I left behind to guide the light and dispel the darkness in the Dainichi Mikoshi.
Okay.
We don't believe a single word that comes out of your mouth.
Entertainment. Let's go along with it anyway.
Oh, come on, guys. Do you honestly have another choice?
He's got a point.
This is just another fruitless trip to Enkanomiya for me at this point. But no biggie. I'm just a marginal figure in the order.
Huh, okay.
Unlike those who are falling over themselves to serve our highness, I'm interested in more inconsequential things.
Huh. By our highness, are they referring to the other twin, or are they referring to someone else? That's the question. Because they could be referring to the other twin. It makes sense considering, you know, the Abyss Mages were deferring themselves to them, but still. It'd be intriguing if they had their own hierarchy beyond that too.
Ooh, yikes. I think I'm all out of time here. I'd better go. I would say, see ya, but I probably won't. Here, I've got a parting gift for you. It's something I picked up at the Dainichi Mikoshi.
Okay. Oh, missing piece.
This looks like part of the same set as the one that Kokomi gave us. Wait, now's not the time for that.
Yeah, it's not. Unless it turns out to be useful, which by convenience it will be.
So angry, he got away again. You can't trust that guy, even if he sounds like he's making sense. So let's go back to Tsumi and ask her about all this.
We can't trust her either, though. If anything, I'd rather place my bets on this guy, since he's openly a dick. Which, you might take that badly and be like, oh, if he's being an asshole, why would you trust him? Being a dick isn't great, but the honesty is clearly there while he's being one. I'd rather trust someone who's openly an asshole than lying and being a good person. Since what's more harmful, knowing exactly what to expect and not knowing?
Oh no, Tsumi's gone. We couldn't have missed her on the way here.
Why does it always end up like this?
Come on, it's okay. Don't be sad.
I'm not sad, I want to stab.
On the bright side, most of the soldiers have been successfully evacuated. If any bishops did come through here just now, at least no one will have gotten hurt.
That's valid enough. At the same time, though. Are you free to play? Pay to win? I try to stay free to play. I have paid some money, but I'm definitely not pay to win. Like, I saved up months and months and months for Raiden, for A. I wanted to get her, and I did. I got her at C4 and her weapon. So, I have spent some money on this game, but I'm definitely not pay to win.
Even though, just thinking about that guy drives Paimon nuts. It seems we've got no choice but to give what he said a shot. Let's get some light in here.
Any strategies for building up free Primo Gems? Literally just save. Save, explore areas thoroughly, and do quests. And don't, like, fall into temptation. If you don't think you need a character for your account, then don't get them. Like, I really, really like Shenhe, but I wanted Yaimiko, and I saved up for Yaimiko as well as Kazuha, so I made my choice. So when it came to Shenhe coming out, it was an automatic no for me, despite I really like the character based on her personality. It's a weird one because, like, for me, the game's as fun as the characters let it be. Don't fall into FOMO. Yeah, pretty much. But it's easier said than done. I do feel bad for people. Do you play co-op or only solo? Only solo on streams. I do play co-op
Must be the
sometimes.
mechanism he mentioned. But how do we reach it?
Huh. Torch.
Let's light it up.
Give. Okay. Oh, I wonder how we get up there. Look what appears. There you are. Give. Where's the other one? There's one more, isn't there? I doubt it's going to be far off, so I'm not gonna risk jumping down there to not find anything. That'll just annoy me. Could be up top though too. Could be worth just saving, looking for it till later. Yeah, it's probably best to hold off. I'll swap to Venti swap to my team layout that has Venti and Sayu on real quick. You have to go, fair enough. Take care. Let's go this team. This team is literally the one I just use for gathering stuff because both Alloy and Sayu affect wild animals. Yep. Let's go. Okay. Wait. You git. Let's go. Really? Fine. Do this again. Over here. Huh. Okay. This is new. Oh, I do not like this. Ugh. Oh, I don't like that at all. Alright. Let's go. What the hell are we? Okay.
How does it work? Since it has something to do with life, maybe the Bokuso box should be able to activate it.
Is there anything else I have to do with this stupid thing? No? Okay. Ah, take care, Christian. Game? Okay. Forcing me into a cutscene that abruptly is a bit rude, but okay. Let's go.
That's the mechanism, right?
Yes. Moving platforms that weren't there before, yes, I'd think it's the mechanism. It'd be kind of funny if I could, like, skip half of the puzzle by just gliding onto one of them. Let's go. Let's go. Convenience. Nope, it's right place. Huh. It's not trying to lead me astray yet. I'll take that as a win. It's neat that we get to see the outcome of some of the stories that were mentioned. Oh. Is there really... Okay. This one looks a little more complex.
That's where the mechanism is.
Yeah, a really obvious spot. Nice. I really needed directions to this. Let's go. Whee! Lead me. Being mid-movement when that happened actually almost launched the character off the platform. I felt that happening. Oh god. I'm gonna want it to swap direction here. And... ooh, chest. Not incredibly valuable, but I'll take it as a win. Huh, so I don't actually... do I want to use it? Oh no, I do. I want to turn it. It does actually want to be that way. It's just not for the puzzle. Not for the chest. I want the chest on its own. I also want to not fall to my death, so I should keep that in mind when I'm bloody turning so suddenly. Sweet. I will take Primo Gems. Happily. Thank you, game. Okay. There we go. Up I get. And... I don't understand why it makes the song and dance out of making us go along the side. Oh my god. Why did it make me facing away from it? I pressed forward and it almost made me walk off the edge. Don't do that, that sucked. Ooh. Okay. Pretty. Well, that worked.
It actually worked.
Well, like, he didn't really gain much from lying about this, but hey.
Once he didn't lie to us.
Technically, he never really lied to us. Yeah.
Well, maybe with his sneaky way of explaining things, he doesn't have to. Why does Paimon feel like you two have reached some sort of mutual understanding? That is not okay!
I said this before, I would rather someone be openly a dick than pretend to be a nice person. Then at least I know what I'm getting into the moment I start interacting with them. But hey, whatever.
The Dainichi Mikoshi should be accessible again now. Let's get down there and see.
Time to harass some Vishaps. Half an hour my copy of my digital copy of Elden Ring unlocks. I could start streaming, but at the same time I have a feeling that the character customization is going to be AIDS, so I kind of feel like I should probably sort out a design for a character off of stream and then start the stream and immediately select it. if I can. But at the same time, it might be funny.
Looks like we need to write this thing down.
Okay, let's go. The game's trying to sabotage her. Yeah, the game's being a twat. But hey, it'll work. Let's go. Are we gonna find Tsumi down here? Is the question. Are more young Vishaps to murder?
Here's more bishops! And dangerous ones by the looks of it. Guess they're the elites, huh?
What?
Still no sign of Tsumi, though.
I'm not in my combat team, you fucking dick.
Think you can get away?
You twat. You dicks. This isn't my combat team. You suck. How dare you? I'm so angry at that.
This is a new one.
Oh god.
Here we go.
This is already gonna go to shit. Oh god. No!
The mortal plane.
No! I'm in for a bad time, aren't I? Game. This is so unfair. Fine. Oh, you
Fleeting.
twat. Fine. Eat the kitsune ramen instead. And lots of pizza.
Time for takeoff. There
Dick.
is no escape. What was
Dick.
that escape method?
You
Illusion
twat.
shattered.
Nope. You can't bloody make me.
There is no escape.
It hurts to not have anyone else capable of generating a lot of energy. Fuck. This is not boding well for me. Because I have no healer on this team. Because I didn't expect it to actually force me into a fight using these characters. So I might actually have to do a reset on this one. Leaving this area actually negatively impact me when it comes to this. Get out the area and swap team. How annoying. I'm sorry for that. You didn't deserve that. Now we'll murder them. Brutally. Once I heal. The game certainly can be charming at times. I just expected to go down there and get lore, not murder Vishaps. I thought they'd actually not be involved in the instance, considering they're apparently meant to have escaped. But hey, whatever, game. Whatever. You do you. Now that I'm prepared for it, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna mute myself for a second to have a drink, then we'll murder Vishaps. Okay, let's go.
Dangerous ones by the looks of it. Guess they're the elites, huh? Still no sign of Tsumi, though.
Time to act. Witness the power. Emerge. Right now. I'm always watching. Right here. Right now.
Nice try, asshole.
I'm going in. Torn to oblivion.
Don't worry. It's just gonna hurt a lot. Come on. Come on, you pussy.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Adventure time. Off we go.
Oh, it's doing what the Abyss variant does, where it comes back unless the alternative one is murdered. That's just annoying. If you're gonna do that shit, come fucking down. You stupid piece of crap.
Shine down.
Hard landing.
Right now.
Damn right.
Here. Right now. Let's light it up. Adventure time. Everybody
worry.
stand back. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
There we go. Bitch.
After a careful head count, it seems like the baby bishops aren't here anymore. Guess they got rescued.
Good for them. The parents will be going to meet them, though.
If the Baptismal bishops really did come down here, that means that guy was telling the truth. So, Tsumi really is a bishop person?
It's not overly shocking.
But we still haven't seen her anywhere. Where the heck is she? Whatever. Let's head back up.
Okay. Oh.
Tsumi! What is she doing in front of the Dainichi Mikoshi?
Hi.
Since you came back, I'm curious to know. Did our rescue operation succeed?
Some baby bishops were rescued before we got there, but the old and weak bishops went back in the water to hide after we defeated the elites. Tsumi, are you really a bishop person?
I have no intention of explaining anything. Although I can communicate with you, I know all too well that interaction with humans can only end in betrayal.
Well, that answers the question without you even giving us a direct one.
The conflict between our two kinds will go on forever. Before I leave, I'm going to destroy this light.
You think you have what it takes?
Do
Bring
not
it.
come any closer, and don't even think about trying to sneak up on me.
How am I sneaking up on you if I'm right here? You can see where I am. That's fucking stupid.
This tower seems to hear my wishes. I just need to think the thought and it will change its brightness.
What sort of acid trip are you on?
And if I so desire, it will collapse before me.
I don't know about that.
With the cognitive equivalent of a click of the fingers, I could destroy this source of great pain for the bishops. So why can't I do it?
Oh no. This is way more serious than losing access to the Blood Branch Coral. What are we gonna do?
Watch and laugh. Do you recognize these?
It's...
Huh, okay.
It's a pendant in the shape of... Are those 3 entwined snakes?
This pendant has been with me for as long as I can remember. Why does it fit with your 2 pieces? Don't be ridiculous. Are you trying to say that I...
Paimon doesn't understand. This one is Kokomi's, this one is from the Dainichi Mikoshi, and Tsumi's has been with her all along.
So she's not a Vishap person. She's instead is connected to Orobashi. You belong to Watatsumi Island. Okay.
I grew up with the bishops. My only possessions were this pendant and a few boxes of books. I learned human language and writing from them. But not long after that, Enkanomiya was left without a single human being. It became completely empty.
Okay.
Only recently did I finally have the chance to make contact with humans and learn what the things I'd read in the books really meant.
Tsumi?
Why are you feeling bad for her? Who cares?
There's a saying in your human books that I never understood until right now. People belong where they are born, but creatures belong where they are fed. I am a bishop, not a human. So I'm going back to where I belong. I guess the Dainichi Mikoshi isn't my concern. But we'll be back one day.
Okay.
Tsumi is gone.
Bye!
Why did she suddenly change her mind in the end? Right! Kokomi will have definitely anticipated this possibility. That would be why she gave us the pendant fragment in the first place.
You can't be fucking serious. If she somehow predicted all of this shit, that's really bad writing. I refuse to believe that someone should have just had the foresight to assume she'd know that this would have happened. No. That's bad writing if Kokomi somehow anticipated all of this. It's like making someone too smart for their own good. No person would realistically have come to this conclusion without knowing the enemy. It's kind of like making a Mary Sue.
Everything's resolved here. Let's go back and tell her.
If she had a rough idea that the Vishaps could have caused trouble involving the Dainichi Mikoshi, then yeah, I'd buy that. But thinking of this exact situation and that the pendant would be significant, no! That's bad fucking writing. Anytime they seem to make me actually appreciate Kokomi's writing, they then immediately shit on that progress and are like, yeah, nah, you shouldn't have done that. It's like, okay, fine. Fine. It's like if she was that fucking clever, she never should have sent her people to war. They suffered more than anyone for no good reason, and it ultimately didn't help the cause very much. Just saying.
Hey, Kokomi!
Game. Load the visuals, please. Thank you.
You're back. The soldiers briefed me about what happened.
Good. Did you somehow via bullshit know all of this was gonna happen? And if you did, I am pushing you off of that ledge into the water.
You successfully worked with a shrine maiden named Tsumi to clear the darkness. But then there was an unexpected change at the Dainichi Mikoshi. Is that so?
Yeah, that's right. But after that is where things started to get all kinds of weird.
That's not an inaccurate description, Paimon. I'll take it.
Really?
Sorry, Kokomi. Paimon feels kind of bad that we ended up giving your pendant away.
There's no need to apologize. As I said, Watatsumi Island has no further need for it.
So, what's its significance?
It's a relic from back in the very beginning when the Watatsumi Omikami reorganized the court and reformed Enkanomiya. The 3 pendants were given to the Dainichi Mikoshi, the Sangonomiya line, and the vassals of Watatsumi. The original intention was that the common folk, the officials, and the divine vassals would all hold each other accountable. But today, only the common folk have flourished while the other 2 bloodlines have declined. So the pendant is of little use anymore.
So yeah, no, she is a legitimate vassal of the Watatsumi Omikami. Fine.
Funny you should say vassals. One of the soldiers seemed to think that Tsumi was one of those. But actually, her vertical pupils meant that she was a reptile. She fooled us all.
Yeah, but does it really matter? Wouldn't that technically still be a vassal?
That's not true. Vassals of Watatsumi typically take on a half-human, half-snake form, symbolizing that they are the familiars of our serpent god. At least, they used to. Over time, the vassals gradually became identical to humans, all except for the pupils of their eyes. But Bishop people and reptilians, they're pure fiction. There is no evidence for their existence anywhere among Sangonomiya's classified documents.
There's nothing to say that the Vishaps didn't evolve into becoming the vassals, and there's nothing to also say that the Watatsumi Omikami never accepted any of them either. There's nothing that suggests that didn't happen. So it's a little awkward to say that it's impossible for that to be the case. After all, weird stuff happens in reality all the time.
Oh, so Tsumi isn't actually a bishop?
Technically, no. But there's nothing to say she isn't somehow related to them. Unless we get a specific on what the hell the species is.
The Watatsumi Omikami exhausted its power to create Watatsumi Island. And after that, it grew weaker and weaker. No more vassals of Watatsumi were born after that. But the records do mention the very last of the vassals.
Wait, does that mean that Urabashi had like a bunch of kids? Are they actual children if they were created by him, or are they just servants that were created by him?
All our hopes were placed onto her. She was going to be the one who could communicate between the bishops and the humans. But when she was just an infant girl, she and her guardian shrine maiden were attacked by bishops at the border of Enkanomiya. Her whereabouts have been unknown ever since.
Nah, okay. How convenient that there's records of her that exist at all, huh? Isn't that convenient? Isn't that incredibly convenient? We get the exact lore we need on a character, NPC. That's not good writing, game. I hope you know this.
Most believe she died that day, but some believe she was raised by the bishops.
And why would they believe that? That's a very convenient assumption from the people. Realistically, I'd think that they would have eaten her. But hey, you do you.
The people of Watatsumi owe a great debt of gratitude to the vassals of Watatsumi. Now that the bishops and Watatsumi Islanders no longer have a territorial dispute, I sincerely hope that she will find her way to where she belongs. Wherever that is for her.
I really don't like the idea that they rely so much on conveniences for a story. That's not good in narrative writing at all. It's like, it is Mary Sue writing, and that's not a good thing. It's really not.
What a story.
There's sections of the story that are so well put together, that are clearly planned out, and then there's shit like this, where they're just like, hey, let's make it by all against all odds that they're speaking about the exact character that's important in this segment, without them being someone of incredible significance that's been seen recently. So there's no way in hell any of the characters was associate this past information from potentially hundreds of years ago to them. Let's do that. It makes so much sense in our minds. And then you see players like me who are staring at the screen wide-eyed like, what the fuck did you do this for? No. Every story is going to have some amount of convenience. That actually isn't always true. You can very well think out a story and you can make it so the character misses key events. That isn't convenience for anyone. It's not convenience if someone has to actively seek out answers and puts in a lot of effort to get them. That's not convenience. If anything, that's inconvenience the character and player. You can do that. It's a very valid approach too. It's just normally, for some reason, games do that because they know players who don't have any amount of patience will get bored, so games are afforded less ability to do so. But if you look at FromSoft games as an example, because you know that's the next game we're going to, they tend to make it so the player is not at the time where all the key shit happens. All the cool stuff has already happened and you enter a world that's completely been already fucked by whatever happened. Usually. That's how it was with Bloodborne. That's how it was with Dark Souls. All the key players were already dead or gone insane, and you have to go and clean up the mess they left behind. I've heard contradicting things when it comes to plot convenience. I think in very small doses, you can justify its use. I think when you rely on it though too much, in multiple instances where it makes no sense, it's dumb. So for example, the characters here going on about this girl that disappeared multiple hundreds of years ago and her just being like, I gave you the pendant because it's no longer useful, but it signifies something important to this character that went missing before I was even born, so I shouldn't know really that much about their existence aside from beyond stories, so assuming this random person who's turned up is them is ridiculous, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Doesn't that sound fucking stupid? I think that sounds really fucking stupid. They may as well have voiced that line and I would have actually appreciated it more in the game. Because at least with Inazuma's general story, associating key events to a god who is known by the people, who has existed beside the people for hundreds, thousands of years, makes a lot of sense. It makes sense they'd associate stories with their character, and it makes sense they'd know about them because that character has a key role in their lives. This snake person, not so much.
Still, now that we know how Blood Branch Coral works, I, as Divine Priestess of Enkanomiya, may need to think of a new way to counteract the Holy Soil phenomenon. For the time being, however, the issue is resolved, and all thanks to you. Watatsumi Island will be at peace for many decades to come.
You're welcome.
I can't
Yeah, it just came back on. I saw the disconnect just now. Depending on how significant this quest is, I'll interact with it and then I'll see if it's worth doing on stream. If not, I might call it for stream and then maybe reset and do some Elden Ring. Though I doubt I'll be streaming too much longer. The writing's so bad, even the stream couldn't handle it. The stream got overwhelmed by Star's roast of the game's writing and freaked out. Works for me. Don't care about you, Yavi. Come on, let's go. This guy's a bloody weirdo. Oh, okay. I found some of these already. Okay. I'll do this probably off stream then and finish soon. It won't hurt, to be honest. Oh god, there's 8 of them. Yeah, no, I'm doing this off a stream. Okay. Okay, so since I'm just gonna show you something, I'm probably going to end this stream in a moment and then set up for doing some brief amount of Elden Ring. If you guys are cool with that. Oh god. I can already feel the pain of what the game's gonna bloody make me do. What the hell am I swapping here? Yeah, I've got 5 out of 8. So I need 3 more. So I'd have to search the map for them. And that takes time and effort. So I'll finish that off of stream. If there's any lore for it, I'll maybe record my reaction to it just to ensure that it ends up on the channel. So, if you guys are interested in Elden Ring, maybe stick around for a bit and I'll soon again. So, until next time, if not, have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are in the world, and take care. Sorry about my rant, but we have to admit the writing here wasn't fantastic when it relied on so many conveniences. Take care.